Hello, my nosy neighbors. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Saturday. We're back with another video. So make sure that you grab your drinks, make sure that you grab your snacks, because what? It's time to react. It's like that, yeah. It's like that, yeah. So right now we supporting our bro Koala T React. Okay, make sure you'll go follow him on YouTube. Check out his page, support him. Now he's saying that Drake gave a struggle story. And it seems like he might be confused because Drake seems to actually have lived a rather good life. So it's kind of like, what's the struggle? Now, I haven't watched this, so I have no idea what the struggle story is, but I'm definitely interested to hear it. Now, don't get me wrong, we all go through things, ups, downs, and have issues in our life, so I believe that we all struggle. But started from the bottom, now I'm here, even though that was a Drake song. Not everybody has that struggle. I'm just keep it 100. Like some people really got it out the gutter. I mean the gutter. Okay, so let's just see what Drake's struggle story is, because the last thing I remember seeing was him being upset that his mom didn't get him the tuna sandwich or tuna bagel that he asked for, and that's not really giving struggle. But okay, let's see, because he seemed very happy and well taken care of.
Because you on a TV show, you're a child actor. It'll never happen for you because you're from Canada. It'll never happen for you because you light skin. It'll never happen for you
Because he likes it.
shit. It'll never happen for you. Every door I went through, it'll never happen for you. I started out writing raps in my mom's basement on 9 Colson Avenue.
This man, mom, basement look like Disneyland. I can't.
He said it'll never happen for me because I'm from Canada. Never heard that one before.
Can't take it no more. Nah, this dude, my basement, look like goddamn Disneyland. He up there trying to give us some freaking struggle rap. He trying to make up his own struggle story, knowing goddamn well his mom basement look like goddamn Disneyland. Huh? He is trying to make up a struggle story to let him know how far he gone. I was this, and now look where I'm at now. I'm in Manchester. I was in my mother's basement. It'll never happen to you because you half Jewish. It'll never happen to you because you're freaking on a Degrassi show, a child actor. It'll never happen to you. This man, life was amazing.
So amazing.
His life was amazing. He's trying to use the struggle story, make up a struggle story on what Drake was to what he is now, what he became. If Drake was not a freaking a pop country rapper, streamer, he would have still had a good life. Just so we clear, if he didn't end up being a pop country singer, rapper, streamer, he would have still had a good life. Plastic surgeon.
I think so too.
This man said, everybody was telling me it'll never happen to you because you light skin. Who said that? Who?
Right, because we know ain't nobody say that. Like literally not one person told this man that something wasn't going to happen for him because he was a light-skinned person. Like that is diabolical. I've never in my life. Now dark skin, and I don't like to get into the race baiting stuff, color baiting, whatever. But dark skin, I've heard many of people saying that. Not that you won't make it because you're dark skin, but like many testimonies of people saying like, they didn't get this part because of their skin color, because they were too dark, or even models. So it's like that. Okay, I could, if he would have said that, I wouldn't have been side-eyeing it because I've heard many people say things like that. But being from Canada and being light skinned, bro.
Dude is self-reflecting. He's just doing some self-reflection. He went in the mirror, is like, yeah, I'm light skinned. I can't stand this shit. I can't stand being light skinned. I wish I had some darker skin.
Bruh.
He doing it'll never happen to you because you're from Canada. It'll never happen to you because you're a child actor star. It'll never happen to you. And look what I'm at now. I'm in Manchester. I was in my mom's basement. He always say to mom basement, listen, before we get into the reason why he was living beautifully, if I ever heard somebody say they lived in like their mother's basement, I'm not thinking freaking rodents and hard cement floor, water dripping off the bottom. I'm thinking freaking carpet
Boiled.
all on the floor,
Thankful.
AC, freaking wood panel walls, the works. I'm thinking everything. Everybody wanted to have a freaking a jazzed up basement. No, we had to stick around laying on the damn couch in the living room or being in your freaking own bedroom. We had bedrooms and living rooms. Nobody had the luxury to live in the basement that's freaking jazzed up. So when they keep saying the struggle story of how he was in his mom's basement, he make it sound like it was a bad thing that he was in his mom's basement.
Like, why weren't you in your own room? Like, did your mom only have a 1-bedroom house with the basement and you had nowhere else to stay? So you stayed in the basement and that's why it's a struggle? Because I'm actually also trying to comprehend, because I had a townhouse with 2 bedrooms and a basement. I don't know any house, and I mean house, not shoot. I don't even know any townhouse that has 1 room, apartment with 1 room, but any townhouse or house. Come on, bro. You have at least 2 rooms. So was someone taking up the other room and you had to go to the basement? Even so, like, you're in the basement, like you were saving money, saving rent.
No, Drake. No. It's not. It was not a bad thing. Let's go to you having MTV cribs at a young age. You already had freaking MTV cribs at a young age. You was 18 years old, showing off your crib, living a freaking life. Hold on. Just.
Aubrey is
Degrassi unscripted. Degrassi already gave him like, hey, let's have a camera go through his crib as the child star and see how the child star is living. Let's go through his camera. Let's have the camera out and go through his crib, because it's MTV cribs. He living lovely. Glorious.
You guys want to go for a ride? We can go for a ride. This is my baby, I guess. It's a 2004 Acura TSX.
Let's stop. Before we get to the house, this is allegedly, I think I did my homework. This is Aubrey when he was 18 years old, still on the Degrassi show. Aubrey is 38 right now. I mean, 20 years ago, it was freaking 2004, 2005, 20 years ago. So 18-year-old Aubrey, 20 years ago, that was 2004, 2005. This man is driving in the 2004 in 2004.
Right. Like, bruh.
This man is driving in a 2004 Acura, whatever he said, a 2004. He's driving in a 2004 in 2004. Struggling.
Ain't no way.
I was driving in 2008 in a 1996 toaster strudel. That was me. I was in 2008, 18 years old, driving in the 1996 Ford Taurus toaster strudel. I was a teenager driving in a Mutant Ninja Turtle. Hey, it's Franklin. Really struggling. In a 1996 with the freaking cassette tape that go in. The aux cord was a cassette tape that pop in and then the screen come out. The cassette tape pop in and the screen come out for me to have stereo music.
I definitely had that.
This man was in a 2004. He was driving in a 2004 in 2004. Talk about, I guess he mad at it. He mad at his car.
Nice first car. I can go for a ride. This is my baby, I guess. It's a 2004 Acura TS.
It's my baby, I guess. It's a 2004 Acura TS with the works. X squared plus all that. With the works. This is my baby, I guess. I don't really want to drive in a 2004, but
this is what he looked like in 2004. This was just last year. Why does he still look so lame? I think it's the lack of the facial hair, because something's just weird to me. Something's definitely weird.
Hey, I guess, right?
But that was just last year.
In his mom's basement. Let's continue.
Sex. It's a nice first car for like a teenager, I guess, as opposed to.
It's a nice first car. his first car, it's a nice first car, I guess, for a Touareg. It's a nice first car, I guess, for a Touareg. His first car was a 2004 while he was in 2004. This is the annoying stuff right now that we're dealing with. This person right now letting us know how much he struggled and how everybody was saying,
I'm tripping, y'all. It's 2024. I was like, why he look like 17 in 2024? 2004. My bad. Because I was like, the math is not mathing, and I was actually very confused.
hey, it couldn't happen to you. It couldn't happen to you. Oh, it can't happen to you because you're Jewish. It can't happen to you because you're freaking from Canada. It can't happen to you because you're light skinned. No, you was living beautifully. But what you was doing was being ungrateful while you was living beautifully. That's what it was. You was an ungrateful child. Let him continue.
Enough about the car.
All right, pull into your freaking. All right, enough about the car. Pull into your beautiful driveway. Hold on. Pull into your freaking beautiful driveway. You can park here. You got a whole freaking.
Sorry, that's immediately not giving struggle. Like, unless 85 people are living in that house, it's literally automatically not giving struggle. Like, I'm sorry.
A movie theater over here. It's a whole freaking drive-in. What movie you want to put up? The whole drive-in with a garage in the back. The house right here. My bad that I guess you living in a freaking mansion in 2004. My bad. Hold on.
About the car. Let's go inside. Hey, Bubby. Yeah.
This man got, hold on. This man got freaking passageways. He got freaking gates that open up for you to go into the living room.
It's, you know what? I don't even know what I'm about to comment. For real. You can tell by that door there's no struggle.
You got to open up this motherfucking passageway to get to the living room. I didn't have that. The living room and the dining room connected together. The living room, dining room, kitchen, all in one. This man got doors to separate which one you in. Hey, you in the living room right now. Then there's doors in the way for you to get to the dining room. And then there's going to be doors in the way for you to get to the goddamn kitchen. My bad. He's horrible life.
Hey, Bubby. Yeah. Me and my grandma have a little thing where my mom doesn't let her eat chocolate. But my grandma slides me a little.
Damn, you little freaking velociraptor. You freaking T-Rex. Why you doing this? Why? I never did this when I grew up. This is not something that I feel like men know how to do. I feel like this hurt my wrist right now because I never had used my wrist in such a way. I feel like men don't know how to do this. I feel like you just got done being an auntie. You washed all the dishes in the sink, and then you realize you got no towel to dry your hands off. So you just let it air dry, like somebody auntie that just got done cooking up a meal, washing dishes, and got no towel to dry her hands. Why you doing this, Velociraptor?
This is the living room.
God damn it. I'm about to just get out of here. I'm about to get out of this freaking kingdom. No, we got to go to the basement. I got to leave this freaking kingdom that he talked about because nobody can tell you. It can't happen to you. He in the freaking kingdom. I'm pretty sure you got resources already. I'm pretty sure you have the resources, the financial help, the freaking connections that you needed to make sure that you would have been noticed. It just is weird that the Drake that came out of this it looks like he has the resources to be noticed. Sometimes people don't have the resources to be noticed, to make sure they can put themselves out there. You seem like you had the right support to be noticed to start your rap career. Like you had a choice.
This is our dining room, and here's my mother.
Dining room not even connected to the living room. I'm about to, dining room, living room, kitchen not even connected. They got space. The dining room and the living room don't even be near each other. They got space. They just be like doing their own thing. They never even saw each other. They just not even close to
This is our wonderful fridge with stock.
This man don't even know what noodles is. This man don't even have. He has zero idea what a bologna sandwich is. Zero idea what a bologna sandwich is in noodles. Zero idea. Zero idea. That hurt. This hurt a little bit. This dude never had a sugar sandwich. He never had just sugar bread. Just make a damn sugar bread. He never had it.
Or just bread, because you don't even have sugar.
He never had it. You had buns and then you had noodles and you combined them and made a noodle sandwich.
Oh, I ain't never. Now, even I ain't made a noodle sandwich now. Like, a noodle sandwich? I think I'd rather just eat the noodles.
This is my space. This is where I live. And through here, this is my living room. I like it.
I knew it. Disneyland. I already knew it. Renovated. Carpet. Panel walls. He probably got windows somehow. Somehow he got freaking air circulation through the windows. Somehow it's light through the windows.
Nah, but I lived in a townhouse where there was a room in the basement that did not have any windows. So it's definitely a possibility that most basements that have a bedroom, they don't have windows. Why? I don't know. Like, people deserve to breathe down there too. But I rarely, if ever, saw a basement room with a window. Why is that?
I already knew it. This is the basement, y'all. This is the basement that Drake uses to say how much I came all the way from my mom's basement and look at me now. He came all the way from a lavish area to be even more lavish. My bad. I knew it. You weren't grateful. I knew it.
This is my dad, and him and my uncle worked with Al Green. That's basically why I do it. I mean, he taught me everything.
Your dad taught you everything, but I want to bring up these lyrics where he dissed his dad. His dad taught him everything. He got pictures of his dad up. His dad and his uncle worked with Al Green. He taught me everything. I'm throwing off. This will be like a basement thing. I just went to something else. My bad. Go ahead.
Here, this is my comfort area. As you can see, I recently did laundry.
Bruh. And it's purple. I don't care if it was yellow. It's painted. Ain't no room in the basement painted unless it's the main basement room that has like the TV and the couch for guests. Child.
This is actually a very nice couch. And in here, I have more stuff.
First of all, he just told us that it's a nice couch. So where's the struggle? You're literally giving your place compliments.
I hate this man so much, bro. This dude basement, he got a goddamn palace.
Yeah, that room's big.
He got a goddamn palace. Y'all, we not doing no more. He living in a goddamn palace. He living like freaking Aladdin after the wishes. He living like Aladdin after the goddamn wishes, bro. The nerve of how bedazzled his basement looked. I guarantee you the washing machine and the dryer not even in the basement. I guarantee you they got a whole of it's near the kitchen somewhere, have a whole laundromat section blocked off from the kitchen. They do clothes upstairs. They wash the machine, they dry, they do that shit upstairs. It's not even in the basement. This man living like freaking Prince Ali, glorious
he stop.
But yeah, I gotta
That's
get
my
off
movie
of this.
too.
My heart, it hurts. It hurts too much because we have to continue to hear Drake get on these stages and try to give you his struggle story and how much he came up, not being told he can't be this and he can't be that. Even if Drake did not become a fucking streaming pop star, country hip hop, I don't know what he is. Even if Drake did not become that, he would have been something else. He would have been something else that would have made him millions still. He wouldn't have been as famous, but he would have been something else that made him millions still. He has a freaking bedazzled basement that seems like it goes to infinity and beyond. How long is the basement? The basement is as long as the house, right?
Right, because the first room we went into was a room. It was big, the main room where people probably sit and chillax. And then his bedroom was big. Like as soon as that door opened, it was big room. Like that room is big.
Means how the walkthrough of the house it's the same walk through with his basement. So he's able to walk from all the way over there. I got this section over here, studio over. He had a studio in his basement. Studio over here. I'm chilling over here. But he had a whole dining room, living room, kitchen. He had a whole other set in the basement, a whole other house in the basement. I'll guarantee you all his friends or whoever he was dealing with loved to go to Aubrey House. Guarantee you that everybody wanted to go to Wonderland. Everybody wanted to go to the freaking Aubrey Palace. Guarantee it. Right? But yet he'll get on this stage and try to tell you how he's struggling. There's the struggle of being in his mom's basement writing raps. Like it's something to say that was kind of like a negative thing. I was in my mom's basement. I came all the way from the basement all the way to Manchester. Drake, you made $50,000 a year being in Degrassi. Drake, $50,000 a year being on Degrassi. You was on Degrassi from 2001 to 2009. You was on Degrassi for 8 years. You made almost $500,000 in 8 years. Drake, you made almost $500,000 in 8 years. You was on Degrassi since you was freaking 15 years old. You was 15 years old making 50 grand. And you did that for 8 years. And you made 400,000. Estimated. 400, probably more. You made almost $500,000. Probably did make $500,000 on your own. Being on Degrassi in your mom's basement. You made $500,000 in 8 years. I had worked for $725 when I was freaking 18 years old. I was 18 years old working for $725, making like $220 a week. Whatever, $800 a month, $800. That means I made like $9,000 to $10,000 a year. I was in the range of getting the most money through taxes. You get the most money from the 8,000 to like 12,000 range, whatever they said, 8 to 15,000 range. I was in that range on the lower end. And I gotta hear people like you talk about how much you want to, how somebody told you couldn't do something. Oh, you couldn't do that because you were a child star making 50 grand. Oh, you can't do this because you're light skinned. Oh, you can't do this because you live in Canada. Oh, you in your mom's basement. So what? Your life was fine even if you couldn't do this. Even if you couldn't do this, but we know you could because you had the connections. Like you said, your dad and your uncle worked with Al Green. You got the Jewish connections. You got the freaking lifestyle. You got the Grassy connections. You had the support system to make sure that you will be able to succeed. You will be the person that's the one in a million people that can't get to that. They can't get that name or can't get that particular part or that show. You had the connections to make sure that you was able to get noticed. Your family support around you was going to make sure that you got noticed. And then you got signed by Young Money and when you was 23 years old. So that means, what is that? 2004. It's like around 2009, you got signed by Young Money. 2009, you got signed by freaking Lil Wayne, and you got signed to a $2 million deal. And here you are now, trying to let us know how much you have a struggle story for everybody else. They don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it because look at me. They told me that I couldn't do it. Who? Just tell me who told you that you can't do it when you have an uncle and a dad that knows Al Green. You have a mother. You have a freaking a lavish lifestyle. You already make 500 grand. You made 500 grand through your childhood. So you already got connections from Degrassi to your uncle to your dad. Tell me who told you that you couldn't make it because you light skinned.
And who told you that you were struggling?
We got to freaking deal with his little freaking sorry.
Who told you that you were struggling? I want to know that too. Who did you speak with that told you your life was a struggle? Because you didn't get that tuna sandwich, that tuna bagel that you wanted? Because I'm actually very confused. Like my house doesn't even look like that growing up. Actually, none of my family members, that I know, up close, personal, talk to, hang out with, has ever had a place that looks like that.
Ass speech. He gonna get the same speech on the way out. Don't forget the same speech on the way out. Hold on. Where the big dogs at, y'all?
Save all my big dogs that was turning up tonight. On your way out of here, if you see somebody that needs your help, whether they be younger or old.
All my big dogs. You've been saying the same outro. You have the same exact outro since freaking Australia. All my big dogs, make sure you take care of somebody, whether they're older or younger. The same exact outro. I even know the outro. I know the outro by heart. And you have the same freaking outro. We don't want to hear this corny stuff, Drake. You was living fine. You were living more than fine. I don't even want to say you was living fine. You was living more than fine. And you was put in the best situation possible to get noticed by any hip hop person. You had 3. It wasn't just Lil Wayne. You had 3 offers. You had 3. I forgot who the other 2 was, but you had 3 deals that was presented at you. And it's not because you just this amazing rapper coming off of Degrassi. You had amazing connections. A lot of people out there are great rappers that they just lack the connection. They lack the visibility. You had it. Stop it, bro. Stop it, you little freaking. I can't. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to me out. Bye.
I made Mary Jane sing, and it was
Wow, that's actually crazy work to me because I'll be honest, I actually didn't know that he had different offers outside of Lil Wayne. I only knew about him when he came out with Lil Wayne, so that's very interesting for me to know. Wow. Wow. So what y'all think about that? Like, what do you consider to be struggle? Like, how does your life have to be for you to be able to qualify as living a struggle life? Like, yeah, everyone struggles. We know that. I agree. Everyone struggles. But struggling, having a struggling moment and living a struggle life is not the same thing to me. 100% is not the same thing to me. So, yeah, about that. Well, super interesting. Super interesting. Yep, I can't even say the word anymore. That's how interesting it is. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and leave some comments here on my page if you want. Check out some other videos. As long as I'm in the house chilling today, I'm going to go ahead and just keep watching some stuff because I do it anyways and post. All right, check y'all later. And you know what you got to do? Stay nosy.